We are live.
Great, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to October 1st ART meeting. We have a couple items on our agenda today. We have that were included in your packet are 2 administrative approvals by staff, so that information is included in your packet, 1 for VA data and 1 for the shops at River Ridge, just for your awareness. We do have a set of minutes from August the 20th. Does anybody have any corrections to that? I didn't see any come through. Okay, I'm seeing everybody shaking their head no. So with that, if everyone could turn on their mics and answer in the affirmative if you are in favor of approving those minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyone opposed? Okay, we will consider those to be approved then. And today, then we only have 1 application for review, which is an introduction and a determination for Command Alcon. And Mike Kettler is going to be our presenter for that. So go ahead, Mike, when you're ready.
Okay, just 1 sec while I share the screen. Okay, good afternoon. Today's case is a determination of a development plan for Command Alcon located in the West Innovation District. The 10-acre site is located southeast of the intersection of Dublin Plain City Road and Crosby Court. The proposal is shown on screen, highlighted by the blue box. It is for 3 temporary storage containers located southeast of the existing office building. Each storage container is 250 square feet in size and has a height of 8.5 feet. The storage containers are screened from the right-of-way to the north and the west by a 10-foot high screening wall, the existing office building, and existing landscaping. The screening wall is located just north of the containers on the opposite side of the loading dock area. The containers are screened from the adjacent properties to the south and the west by existing landscaping and grading on site. The storage containers are shown on the right-hand side of the screen. They're beige in color to match the exterior of the office building. And the mobile menu signage shown in this graphic is not being proposed. There will be no graphic on the outside of the storage container. So this is a view of the site. This is from 161 looking south. The storage containers will be right to the left of the office building on the opposite side of the screening wall. So staff reviewed the application against all applicable review criteria, and all criteria were met. So we are recommending approval with 1 condition. The condition is that the approval be valid for 1 year upon receiving a building permit. Should the applicant need to extend this time, they will be required to file a new development plan application. And that's it for my presentation. If anyone has questions, I'm available.
Great, thanks, Mike. Is the applicant present, and do you have anything that you would like to share with ART today?
Hi, this is Jennifer Carney Triplett. I'm the applicant for Command Alcon. I don't really have any additional comments to share. I'm really just here to answer questions.
Okay, great, thank you. And Nikki, did we receive any public comment for this application?
We did not.
Okay, great, thank you. Okay, well, I'll go around and have ART share any comments or ask any questions that they have before we make a determination. I'll start with you, Brad. You're at the top of my screen. So.
Yeah, I saw the comment about a building permit. I didn't know, is there electric or lighting or anything being put in it? Because if it's just freestanding by itself, we wouldn't have a permit.
There is no electric or lighting involved with this. We're really just plopping down a storage unit on the ground outside the building.
Yeah, we'd have no requirement for a building permit then.
Okay. So we could alter that condition to take that out of there. Okay. Okay. Anything else, Brad, from you?
No, that's it.
Okay. Aaron, do you have any concerns or questions?
Yeah, just one general question. Do we know the material that's going to be stored in those containers? And the only thing I'm looking for is making sure we don't have any hazardous material that could be stored in there. Do we know what that's going to be used for?
Yes, it's all non-combustible material. It's cables. Karen, I don't know if you want to chime in more on that.
Yeah, it'll be probably some plastics as well, cables and plastics.
Yeah, my only concern, there's a storm sewer inlet there close to that area, so that all sounds fine. And that's all the questions I had.
Okay.
Colleen, do you have any questions, comments?
I do not.
Okay, thank you. Bill, do you have any?
I do not.
Okay. Sean?
I guess the only question I'd have is we looked at the screening from the one road, but from the other road, we didn't see any visual of it. I just wanted to make sure that we do have good screening from, as the report said, the grading as well as the landscape that exists.
Yes, some of the storage container is blocked by the actual office building itself, so I'd say it probably overhangs another 10 feet. And then with that, there's trees, tree islands and other landscaping on site blocking from that right away.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't, that was my question too, Sean. Actually, I had a similar concern, and the signage, but you answered that too, Mike, so appreciate that. Okay, so with that, then I would recommend then we alter that condition that just says the temporary storage container be approved for 1 year following ART. I guess we could align it with this date. And if they want to extend that, then they can come back. So we can finalize the wording on that, but we'll just tie it to this approval for 1 year. That sound okay, Jennifer and Karen?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so any other comments or any input from the board? If not, I will move that we approve this then with the one condition. So everyone in favor, if you could turn your mics on and answer in the affirmative, that would be great.
Yes.
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 Okay, great. Anyone opposed? No one. Okay, so this application has then been approved by ART, so you may move forward with that installation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you both very much. So we don't have any more formal business agenda items for today. I did want to raise a question to see how you all feel if we did with our motions or with our actions, if we did vote, would that make this, it feels a little like we could be a little more streamlined and official if we called roll after each application. I guess I just wanted to get all of your input on, I don't want to make it more complicated, but in a virtual setting, it's kind of hard to know who's voting on which applications and supportive different than we would in person. So is anybody opposed to us doing that in the future for minutes or actions? Okay.
Fine either way.
Okay. All right. Again, I don't want to make it longer, but just thought that helps solidify this a little more. So, okay. Well, we'll work on maybe doing that for the next meeting. So does anybody else have anything else to share? I do know internally we've talked to for next year's meeting dates that we may go down to just having one of these scheduled per month, and then we could always add an additional one if we needed. But given our caseload, it's pretty minimal. So just that you all can have on your calendars freed up a little more Thursday afternoon space. So that's what we were thinking. So you guys can give some feedback to that at some point too, if that's a concern or we're seeing something different, then we can always add more later. But just wanted to give you all a heads up about that for next year. Okay, other than that, I don't have anything else. We'll give Nikki a second here to stop the recording and end the streaming. Thank you guys very much.